Today, digital is the single largest advertising medium in the United States. 5 years ago, despite our advancement, we sat here in this audience and we asked, would this digital medium, this medium to which we have devoted our lives, ever be able to leap beyond cat videos, banner ads, and pre-roll, to make a material difference in the way people are informed and entertained and the way businesses are built? Today, with smartphones, tablets, phablets, desktops, connected TVs, laptops, Wi-Fi, and 4G, we are the primary means by which men and women, and boys and girls, learn about the world around them. And we are the fulcrum upon which the future of business growth is balanced. Yet the digital industry, digital advertising, and the entertainment, information, and services media we support is not without its challenges. We are challenged to measure our impact. We are challenged to assure brands and retailers that the ads they're buying are being seen by human beings. We are challenged to assure citizens that their privacy rights and expectations will be respected and protected. And we are challenged to put technology in its place, to get beyond the geek talk that's so beloved by Silicon Valley and Wall Street and speak the language of real human beings. And that's the language of love and joy and desire. That's why we've themed the 10th anniversary IAB MIXX conference, Digital's Renaissance Moment: Art, Beauty, and Human Emotion in Marketing. We're going to explore how the marriage of creativity and technology can drive consumer experiences that reach out and touch people's hearts and minds. We have before us an opportunity in this industry, even an obligation, to transition our industry from the transactional to the inspirational. We must show the world that technology and the communications we enable can inspire, can move people to act. Nobody has said it better than Lee Clow, the longtime creative godfather of TBWA Chiat/Day and one of the great creative executives in the history of the advertising and marketing business. Lee has said, it's just technology for a while, until the day we artists inherit it. We have the chance and we have the responsibility to be technologists and artists. Our work is about beauty and human emotion. It's about changing hearts and changing minds. And that's what we're going to be talking about over the next 2 days. This morning, we're going to have something that we've never had in the history of an IAB MIXX conference or any IAB conference. Our top speakers, our first speakers, will all be senior women leaders in the digital advertising and media business. Someday, very soon, I'm going to get to stand up here, or my successor, she'll stand up here, and we won't have to make this a special event or a special occasion, but it is now, so let's celebrate it. We're going to have Facebook Chief Operating Officer Sheryl Sandberg and Yahoo's global news anchor Katie Couric. And they'll discuss ways consumer participation is reshaping the roles and results of news and advertising. TD Ameritrade CMO Denise Karkos will describe the challenges of transitioning an entire company to digital marketing platforms. And Condé Nast Entertainment President Dawn Ostroff will show how digital technologies are literally undergirding dramatic shifts in the way media companies can uplift and edify their audiences. Over the course of the next 2 days, CEOs and presidents, sales leaders and thought leaders will inspire us. From AOL CEO Tim Armstrong to Publicis CEO Maurice Levy, from iHeartMedia CEO Bob Pittman to Oscar winners Jared Leto and Kevin Spacey. And no one will move you as much as former New Orleans Saints safety Steve Gleason, who will vividly describe and show the ways technology can support the human spirit, even in the most dire of circumstances. As digital media and advertising assume the leadership position in human support and business support, I want to take a moment to share some important news about how the IAB is evolving to meet our industry's evolving needs. Those of you who've been here before know that this is a very newsworthy, news-making conference. We expect there will be 2 days of very important releases and announcements and elucidations on this stage. So I'd like to start that off with a couple of the biggest from inside the IAB. Today, I'm pleased to announce that the board and membership of the Interactive Advertising Bureau have voted by overwhelming majorities to broaden the membership of the IAB for the first time in our history. Since our beginning in 1996, IAB general membership has been restricted to sellers of interactive advertising inventory. As of today, IAB general membership will now be open to companies that sell, deliver, or optimize digital advertising or marketing campaigns. Practically speaking, this means that advertising technology companies will now be welcomed into the general membership of the IAB and will be able to join existing IAB general members in driving the vision and direction of our organization. They will be eligible to vote for and to serve on the IAB Board of Directors and to chair IAB committees and councils. This change in IAB membership reflects the dynamism of an industry where the sale of advertising inventory, of spaces and time slots, is gradually being supplanted by the sale and packaging and analysis of data. This change reflects an industry in which media companies and technology companies are going to business together as partners, and then the next day becoming competitors. Indeed, it reflects an industry in which media companies are becoming advertising technology companies, and in which ad tech companies are becoming media companies. This shift in our membership structure will give many of the key businesses that facilitate and power the digital advertising industry an increased role in setting the vision and strategy of the IAB. With media and technology moving closer and closer together, I'm also pleased to announce the launch of the IAB Technical Laboratories, a new nonprofit research and development consortium that will be based in San Francisco. Charged with producing and helping companies develop and implement global industry technical standards and solutions, the goal of the IAB Tech Lab is to simplify and reduce the costs associated with the digital advertising and marketing supply chain, and to reduce the costs and remove the friction that still bedevils all your businesses. Now, all IAB general members, all our pre-existing general members, and all the new general members that are coming in will automatically become members of the IAB Tech Lab. This new body also will be open to membership from non-US companies. We expect it to be a fully global organization because we live in the midst of a global supply chain. We all rise or fall together. Our standards need to be able to cross borders, and we need to be able to develop these standards with an eye on the whole world and participation from outside the US. Membership also will be open to advertising and marketing companies across the digital advertising and marketing supply chain. The IAB Tech Lab will spearhead the development of technical standards, create a code library to assist in the rapid and cost-effective implementation of IAB standards, and establish a test platform for companies to evaluate the compatibility of their technology solutions with IAB standards. IAB standards, as you know, have been for 18 years the foundation for interoperability and for profitable growth in the interactive advertising industry. And we intend, with the development of the Tech Lab, for this to become a bigger and broader, easier and cheaper as time goes on.